For British visitors, America's biggest shock is not one landmark, but the scale of the whole experience, from landscapes and public spaces to food, prices, and everyday hospitality.
Why do British people come to America and feel blown away? Let me put this into perspective. The entire United Kingdom is the size of Oregon, one state. So when we come to America, just the scale alone is so difficult for us to even comprehend. And then when every state, region, etc. feels like its own country and has its own culture and own style, its own identity, its own history, its own culture, it becomes like a fascination, well, for us specifically, to want to see more. Over the last 2 weeks, we have been very fortunate to be able to go from Lake Winnipesaukee, which is in New Hampshire, all the way down to Martha's Vineyard. And before anyone says anything, yes, we've been very fortunate to be able to stay with friends. The point is, those two places are in one small region of the United States, a very beautiful region that I happen to live in. I do believe from a lot of comments that I've seen, it is an underrated region of the United States. But think about that for 1 second. Lake Winnipesaukee is peaceful, it's rustic, it's outdoorsy. Nobody really cares what they look like. Everyone's just very chill. It's mountains, it's forests, it's lake life. And then just a few hours away, you have obviously the Cape, but then Martha's Vineyard. And it just feels like you stepped into a completely different place. Doing that in a space of 2 weeks blows your mind. Beautiful beaches, coastal villages and Native American history, a lot of African American history. Oak Bluffs in particular has a really rich African American history, which is so amazing to learn about. This is a history we knew very little about. Before visiting, I was very surprised to see how culturally diverse it was. And I absolutely loved that surprise because it completely changed the way we saw the whole island. And I'll say it again, this is a one very small region of America. Every trip that I take reminds me there's so much more to learn. So many Americans that I've met prefer to go on vacation outside of the US. They love going to Europe. And I totally understand that. But I get so many messages of people saying that I've influenced them or made them want to travel their own country more. And I think that that is so amazing, and you should, because there's so much here for you to learn, for you to see.
Can we stop calling Americans uncultured because they haven't travelled outside of America? No, seriously. As a Brit in America, and if I lived here, I'm telling you now, I would never leave America for a vacation. America has everything. Every landscape you can think of, every weather you can think of, and you want it in America, you get it. You go to a different state. You go to the East Coast, you go to the West Coast, you go to the Midwest. America has everything. As a Brit, I live on a little island. I can take a 40-minute flight to a whole different country, right? I can do that because it's small. Americans don't need a passport. They don't need a passport. It doesn't make them uncultured because Americans can go on vacation, on holiday in their own country. I think that's so hard for a European mind to even comprehend that. But until you've actually been to America and you've experienced it firsthand, it is like nothing else. It is so vast and there's so much to see, you never have to leave America. Americans are not uncultured for not leaving America. They don't have to!
Hey, see it, son. Looks like there's an Apple store and probably a Starbucks there. America, you are doing things different than we used to in Europe.
Gosh, this is so nice.
Yeah, 78, please.
Wait, my hand's too big.
3, 2, 1! Oh!
If you haven't visited the US before, you need to come here.
Put it on your
away.
bucket list, dude.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I feel like something out of Lord of the Rings. Oh my.
Two speakers make the same case from different angles. One sees whole cultures changing within a few hours, while the other says that variety explains why many Americans vacation at home. The next reactions test that claim on the ground.
If you are planning a trip to America, which by the way, you definitely should be, please don't just visit the cities. Please get out into the outdoors. You need to experience this beauty, this freedom. Like, I'm up a waterfall right now. Look what I'm looking at. Look how beautiful this is. This is no joke, man. We just climbed up a waterfall. I'm literally up a waterfall. It is so stunning. America has so much natural beauty. You have to come and see it. Stop with Ibiza, stop with Dubai, get yourself to the land of the free and come and experience some real adventure. Seriously, you have to do it. Look, honestly, pure beauty, pure beauty. This is crazy.
Humidity in Miami is ridiculous. Like, I'm constantly sweating. My t-shirt's wringing.
Again, I don't know where the sound went in that video, but I think right now Sedona might be my new favourite place in Arizona. Breathtaking.
Feel like I am in a spaghetti western. This is so cool, man. Just look at this place.
You guys, this is crazy. That's like, what is that? There, if you drive past this, can we get in there? There's a lighthouse over there. There's something else. That's military.
The outdoor clips turn scale into something physical. Waterfalls, desert heat, western scenery, and places that feel cinematic. Indoors, the surprise changes. Size becomes entertainment, with ordinary venues built like attractions.
I love how the bars in America have the craziest things going on. I'm in an American school bus right now and it looks like something out of a movie. Imagine watching a football game, sat down here, play a game of pool, and I'm in an American high school bus. What? We don't have anything like this in England.
Ginormous! So this is the box combo?
Yep.
And you're telling me this is the best sauce I'm ever going to try in my life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me get this straight. Massive screens, giant disco dog, 2 floors, art installations, chicken fingers.
Yep.
And this is where everyone stops before the big games and concerts. Yep. Everything really is bigger and better in America.
This is the best sushi I ever ate.
Oh, we got the main man.
The fried thing was super good.
Well.
Your tomahawk?
Thank you so much. Is that supposed to be?
But I'm a sucker. Let's try it. Super good.
Guys, what is this? Look at that. You see that? Huh? Wow.
American excess is easy to film, but the more consistent praise is about participation. Visitors are guided through orders, handed food, pulled into local rituals, and treated as if joining in is part of the experience.
Seen all the videos and I really wanted to try it. Please, can I have that? Thank you so much. And then what drink should I get?
Pink lemonade, but also get the pink lemonade with the tea mix. Is that the orange flower? It's really good.
Oh yes, I'll get that. Do I pour it myself?
Lemonade and then half tea.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Thank you so much. Also, how do I get a hat? Oh my gosh, thank you.
Miss, here's your food. Is something wrong?
This could feed a whole family.
Simple things, you know, that make us happy, you know.
Someone said, it's all uphill. Okay. Here you go, big boys. Here you go.
Yesterday was the most American day I've ever experienced, and I'm still not fully convinced it actually happened. So I woke up with a coffee, and within about 30 seconds, a stranger had swapped it for a Bud Light. I don't know if that was hospitality or an initiation ceremony. In Britain, a neighbour might borrow your lawnmower. In America, they look at you and think, that man needs a beer before breakfast. Then we went to a fair, and I dunked the king. Now, as a Brit, I don't think HR back home is going to be too pleased with that one. Then I signed the Declaration of Independence. Imagine explaining that to my ancestors. 250 years later, and another Brit's gone over there and signed it. Then the night finished in the most American way possible, setting off our own fireworks. For the first time ever, may I add. And yes, we ran away, alright? But look, in every American film I've ever watched, Americans light the fuse and start sprinting. I just assumed that was the official procedure. Turns out Americans don't panic. Brits just hear one hiss and suddenly we're qualifying for the Olympic 100 metres. But what was special is everywhere we went all day, people just said, happy 4th. And I had never heard that before in my life. Everyone was smiling. Everyone wanted to enjoy the day. Back home, if somebody smiled at me, I'm immediately checking if my wallet's still there.
It's one large fries. Thoughts?
That's just outrageous.
This is really what I came for, the double. 2 patties, double cheese, little bit of sauce, cilantro. Oh my god. Let me try it with the In-N-Out special sauce. Oh, now that is absolutely scintillating. This is another double, but they replaced the buns with onions. Bacon skull. Well, I fucking knew that was coming. In-N-Out gets an 8.7 out of 10. What the balls?
Australians trying the real Raising Cane's.
The 4th of July story links friendliness with national ritual, and the in-out order makes the bridge to food. Here, the question is no longer whether portions are big, but whether novelty, taste, and value hold up.
Guys, the Chili's menu is too good. This is what they're known for, basically, is a triple dipper where you can get their mozzie dippers. Oh.
Wow. Hey. Go. Oh. Can we get another?
Could I also take a triple dipper, please? What would you recommend? I'd like boneless chicken.
It's the honey chipotle, so sweet, smoky, liver, spicy flavor.
I'll go for that one, please.
Oh my goodness, wait until you see this. How good does this look? Especially those mozzarella dippers right there. I got the big mouth bites, the chicken tenders, and the honey mozzarella sticks. With 3 ranches because apparently one is not enough.
I got the spicy chicken burger. I don't know what's on it, but it's chicken. Put some sauce on that bitch.
I'll go with that one.
Did you want the grilled onions, pickles, tomatoes?
Good onions? Yeah. Okay, we'll get the good onions there. I want the full experience, please.
Right, we are here at In-N-Out, but there is no seats whatsoever. It's completely taken. Grilled cheese. Buttery and crispy, and that melted cheese got me acting up. 9 out of 10.
This is why I like America, man. This is why I love America.
America loves you.
This is why I love America. Why is the slice so big?
Yeah. No, she's extremely painfully honest when it comes to the food. So
no, this is really good. Yeah, it goes good together.
And a Coke. We went to Back Deck, which was so good, by the way. I had the Caesar salad. Mark got some chicken wings.
I've heard about it. Does it live up to its name? I don't even know what that tastes like. I've never tasted anything like it before, but it's good.
Right, New York is y'all's turn because I am trying sodas from around America on this trip. And here I have got cream soda from Dr. Brown's, which apparently is from this local area, I think.
How much caffeine?
Okay, so we have Lay's, we have Walkers, we have Doritos in the UK. So I wanted something a bit different. So what more than the great value cheese puffs from Walmart? Now, I know it is bottom shelf, so it's probably bottom tier, but you have to realise I'm really interested, the baked cheese flavour, to understand what they taste like, because apparently they're a lot more coated here than they are in the UK. And by the way, that is an absolutely massive puff, and I couldn't find any smaller, so looking forward to seeing how they taste. The only section that I'm annoyed at as a Brit is this. Baked beans. I've actually tried these before, so I don't need to try them again. I think I had I think it was the barbecue ones, but Britain will always be best when it comes to baked beans, and I will hear no different. I think my summary of it is, it's like Sausage Party. If you remember that film with Seth Rogen, there's just rows and rows of immense gluttony, but it's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it.
Well, that's exactly what we were working out. This one's a banana pancake. Really good. Look how pretty George's drink is.
It's a pineapple and dragon fruit lemonade.
Most food reactions reward spectacle, giant slices, stacked combos, bright drinks, and endless snack aisles. But enthusiasm is strongest when size comes with flavor. The weaker moments appear when convenience feels overpriced or uncomfortable.
Oh, because I bought this stupid bastard bottle of water. What? 22 bucks, by the way.
That's what I get for not checking. Now I'm at the beach.
I could have wandered in the worst places, to be fair.
It is 31 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 90? 100? Look at what I'm wearing. Can you imagine a British person in 31 degrees in a full sweatsuit like this? Why, you ask? Because I thought when I moved to a hot country, I'd be like in little linen trousers all the time, a denim short, a button up. Because I'm freezing. I'm freezing all of the time because of the air conditioning is so fierce and aggressive. I'm freezing. I am cold to my bones. I am cold to my bones in American air conditioning. This is a cry for help. Okay, this is a cry for help.
Something so succulent, so good, so amazing, bro. 10 out of 10. We don't have this in the UK, you know. That man did. They just know what the flip.
Was not an offside position.
A $22 bottle of water and freezing air conditioning do not cancel the earlier praise. They define its limits. The final speaker shifts from tourism to migration, judging America less by novelty than by opportunity.
America is an awful place. Apparently. Some people that live here complain about it all the time. They moan, they whine, they say everything is broken. But for some reason, they absolutely never leave. And honestly, I find that so funny because 250 years ago, the British were coming. And quite frankly, you guys absolutely annihilated our asses. And 250 years later, the British are still here. Only difference now is we absolutely love America. I'm from England myself, and I've lived here for about 2 years now, and my life has completely changed. Higher wages, more opportunities, more freedom, just a better chance of building a good life. And despite what people say online, America really is the land of opportunity. The American dream does exist. And today isn't about politics, red or blue. It's about red, white, and blue.
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Taken together, the clips explain the fascination. America feels unusually varied, oversized, and socially open, but not uniformly better. Its strongest appeal is the range of experiences and the freedom to choose among them. Thanks for watching.